Let's imagine you're in a 100,000 person town in central Illinois. And I'm just making this up, okay? It doesn't pertain to any practice particularly. But you're in a town and you're afraid. You read about all the groups growing and you think, oh God, they're gonna come in and take my practice away. The hospitals are gonna buy up all my primary care doctors. What's happening? I still come back to something I said earlier. Look at your local area. Are you the dominant group? Do you have wonderful relationships with your primary care doctors that send you business? Do you have a patient population that's growing? The payers, the health plans are not going to want to eliminate you if you have a successful practice that's doing a good job, that has a strong patient base. And the hospitals, where is the hospital going to find, let's say you have a 5-doctor group, where's the hospital going to find 5 GIs to hire to put you out of business? It's not that easy. So I think there's fear out there that is easy to feel because of what you hear. And then there's real fear of what's actually happening. But if you have a weak practice, if you're not taking really good care of the patients and you got a lot of outflow from your practice, and maybe you don't have strong relationships with your primary care doctors, and you haven't really shown them the respect you should, and you've been an alien to your hospitals and you haven't participated on committees and haven't been part of what they're doing, you could be in trouble. But joining another commercial entity that comes in your town may just be a temporary Band-Aid on what your real problem is. So I think it still comes down to some basic blocking and tackling in private practice. You got to keep the patients happy. You got to keep the primary care doctors happy. You got to be respected by your local hospital. And if you're doing those things, it'll be very difficult for anybody to really put you out of business.